What is going on, guys? The name's D-Free. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today we actually have the announcement and the release of the Dawn of Destiny mini box set. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, Duel Links Central, subscribe, of course, for more content. But basically, this is the box centered around Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. So we have a lot of cards in here, but these are honestly like their little breakdown. If you want to check this out, this should be in the news. We're going to go ahead and use 2,000 gems to try to get both of the URs, of course, but like I said, let's go ahead and get started, or not. Notice new bit. Oh, they have a little preview. That's cool. All right. Well, actually, I haven't turned on the sound, so let me go ahead and turn that on for you guys. We'll go to my settings. All right, we should be good from here. And we're gonna go. Oh, the Vagabond was ready for a duel, but I actually need to grab some gems. All right, you guys. Everybody should have got 500 per tradition. Every time they introduce one of these boxes, they do that. And I like the new layout. I do like it. But we have the Dawn of Destiny box featured at the top. And throughout the duration, oh, they have a little sale on it. That's cool. Throughout the duration of this, though, if there is anything in particular that you want to read or get to know better, like any of these cards in here, feel free to pause the video, because I will actually stop and read some of them, just not all of them. So feel free to do so. Let me actually turn off my notifs too, because I want to make sure we don't get any text or anything. But we're going to start off with a 10 pack. So like I said, we're opening 20 of them, or 2,000 gems worth. So I should have 500 afterwards. All right, so the first one is a Naturius Stag Beetle, Vampire Lady, and Hand of Nephthys. Okay, so nothing there. Barkian's Bark. I don't know what this actually does. Activate only if you control a face of Naturius. So there's actually a lot of Naturius support in here. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards this turn. Cards of the Soul. Pretty nice art. Look at your deck. And if you do, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand whose sum of attack and defense equals your life points. Okay, you can only activate one per turn. That's not bad at all. We have Good Goblin Housekeeping. I remember this card from the actual TCG. Draw cards equal to the number of Good Goblin Housekeeping cards in your graveyard. Okay, +1. Not a bad card. It's just weird to get them in the graveyard, but maybe like Last Gamble could be a cool way to use that. Bone Crusher. So he's a zombie monster. When this card is special summoned from your graveyard by the effect of a zombie monster. Oh, that's not bad. There's a lot of cards actually that this works well with already in the game. You can target one spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy that target. During the end phase of the turn, this card will special summon, destroy it. Okay. Ninjutsu, Art of Shadow Sealing, and Sealing Ceremony of Keton. Once per turn, you can banish one fire monster from your graveyard to target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. Not bad. Could be pretty solid with Kickfire. After you already use Kickfire, of course. Vampire Dragon. I've never seen this card. When this tribute summon card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 4 or lower monster from your deck to your hand. When this tribute, so you have to tribute summon it, and whenever it's sent to the graveyard, you can fish out anything level 4 or lower. Huh, not bad. Any damage you take from a card effect becomes 0. Oh, Death Wombat just destroys freaking freaking Dual Standby Taya. Oh my god, Taya Burn just gets murdered by Death Wombat. Ninjutsu Art again, and Landoy's Luminous Moss. Brushfire Knight. When a fire monster is destroyed into the graveyard, send one fire monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send one fire monster from your deck to your graveyard. Everything is from the deck to the graveyard with this card. You can only use one Bushfire Knight effect per turn and only activate. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to that's one of those cards I'm gonna have to look at like 3 or 4 times to truly understand. Okay, so we got Hand of Nephthys. So that's cool. But of course, we're trying to get that tribute to the Doomed. And I don't want to have to do it, but I may have to. Oh, so there's some nice fire support in here. I may have to reset this box a few times to try to get 3 of them. 3 of both copies of the cards. That's what I traditionally try to do. And we got some hieroglyphs. But I'm definitely gonna wait. I'll probably just wait for the sales, you know. Which there is one now, but I don't know if I'll really embark on it. With Bark, Beast Rising. So there's some Beast support too. I do like that. I mean, that archetype in the game isn't very good in particular. It's a solid one. It's just the monsters aren't strong enough, I guess. But it's a solid one because you can special summon monsters easily. All right, we got triple, and we got the little liney things, and Joey's little cut in, so maybe we'll actually get an SR here. We did. Molten Destruction. Probably the least coveted one, but that card could be really good if it was like, you know, a skill for somebody instead of actually a card. Vampire Baby. That's how I feel about that card. Exterio's Fang. Activate only if you control a face-up Naturia monster. Okay. So it's a Naturia support, and there's actually a lot of those things in here, huh? Or there's only like 3 or 4, but I just keep seeing them. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed a monster and sent it to the graveyard, this turn you can special summon that monster to your side of the field. He's super weak, that's the only problem, but that's a really good effect. I think there's a tribute monster in the game that has that same effect. Red Dragon Ninja. Alright, I like that. You know, the cool thing about it is that they're winged beasts, too. They're fire monsters, but they're winged beasts. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, declare one type. So it's basically Vampire Lord, but just a flat-out summon. Okay, that's cool. It's been a long time since I've seen some of these cards. That's why I've got to read some of these super old ones. Some of these I've never seen before, though. If exactly one monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by a card effect, target that monster and special summon it. So, Order to Charge? Yeah, Order to Charge should bring that monster back. As long as it wasn't special summoned with something like Soul Resurrection, I guess. That's interesting. Not a bad card, but it's super specific. I think that's my second Goblin Housekeeping. I've only pulled one SR so far, though. Anti-Magic Prism. When your opponent activates a quick play spell card, select one card on the field and destroy it. Wow. Wow. Well, there's a cost to using Econ with this card. You get to destroy anything. If they try to, like, Econ take, you could just destroy their monster. Wow, this card is really good. Wow, that card is really good. Naturia Pumpkin and Hand of Nephthys is a glossy. Not bad. So, of course, still hunting those URs, but it is nice to at least get an SR after 1,000. So, I'm getting unlucky, but the last time I did one of these was the Crimson Kingdom Buster Blader set. Or the Vampire Lord set, to be honest, to be more specific. And that one was pretty good. I think I did 76 packs in that video. So if you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. There's only like 8 videos on the channel, so it shouldn't be hard to find. You guys can go check that out over there. Hazy Flame. Didn't they put in another Hazy Flame card recently in the card trader, I think? That's pretty cool. Fire King, Avatar Kyrian. There's a lot of cards in here, like beast-type cards that I need to actually look at. Alright, so nothing new in particular. We're not getting any SRs. Dark Flare Knight isn't a bad card to get. I do like him. I want that SR substitute card, though. At least we got a glossy. 2 glossies, I think. Alright, is this going to be a good one? Maybe. It's going to be an SR. Ill Blood, okay. So he's a Gemini monster for 1, so it's a little bit more of Gemini support. But if I recall correctly, he's a very, very good card for his zombie deck. So once per turn, you can special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand or field. From your hand or from either player's graveyard. Just totally buffing the card. When this card leaves the field, destroy all zombie monsters special summoned by this card's effect. So not bad at all, actually. So out of like the 80 packs, we've pulled 2 SRs. My friend has already pulled Tribute to the Doomed. Hopefully this is a UR. This could be Nephthys. It cannot be Nephthys. Actually, it could have been, I guess. It's an effect fire monster, right? This is another Gemini monster. Okay, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacked a special summon monster, you can banish that. Oh yeah, that's one of the cards that I looked at in the leak. So that's pretty cool. So we got a couple more of the SRs. There's only 7 cards of value in this deck, in this set left, aside from, you know, the traditional cards that are in there. I guess we'll just do the last, like, 500. Oh, this could be something. Oh, okay. Guess we'll just do, like, the last 500 I have after this 10 set. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, me spending all of my hard-earned saved gems. It doesn't look like I'm going to get either of the URs, though, which is unfortunate, because I was really trying to get them. You know, to be honest, it's a mini box. I mean, like, ooh, girl. Well, they're speaking too soon. I got Tribute. I knew it. All right, there goes my Tribute to the Doom. I'm going to screenshot that. Speaking too soon. I was going to say, though, like, honestly, it's cool to get them, but they're not, like, super necessary. I don't think that either of those cards really too much crazily changes the meta in any way. especially not the Phoenix right now. I guess the... Ooh, this could be something good. The Phoenix could be really good. Ooh, Skull Conductor. Okay. The Phoenix is, like, really good if they, like, tribute to the Doom the Phoenix. It's funny, though, because, like, you know, cards, like, that he wants you to use against him so he could be brought back is, like, one of the best ones possible is, like, coming out with him. So that's pretty funny. Another Death Wombat. I think that's the second one, but I'd like to get a third. Maybe I can build a cool deck around those guys. And this is our last few sets, ladies and gentlemen. I have pulled 3 Dark Flare Knights, but no Mirage Knight. And still no Sacred Phoenix. I'm not too mad about that. There's only 30 packs left. Ooh. Bam. Aw, dang it. Okay. Super Rush Headlong. Target one face-up monster you control and declare one attribute. If that target battles an opponent's monster with that attribute this turn, destroy that opponent's monster at the start of the damage step. Okay. Not a bad card. Fire King Island. I'm gonna have to look at that card later on. Sorry if I'm clicking a little bit more, I guess faster. Where's my Phoenix at? Dang it. Oh, Magical Exemplar. Not bad. There's like literally 3 cards left out of the 30 packs that are actually non-commons. So no Phoenix for me. What's gonna wind up happening is I'm gonna have to grind out the rest of them. I also want to look at the sale because I really want 3 of this. Because it's actually really good for what I want to use it for. You know, in tandem with this, it could be really good too. That's not really what I want to use it for, but still. Let me know what you pulled in the comments nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And I'll be back throughout the week with more duel decks and stuff. We do have the Duelathon currently going on. It's a really good way to get gems, so make sure that you're basically filling up the meter every day. And they do have a new card available through that. It's kind of like... It's a card that is able to gain a boost, which I can actually show it to you here. Dash Warrior, right? It is able to get a boost. Is this one of Yusei's cards? It totally looks like one of Yusei's cards. It's a low-level, weird type of vehicle, type of warrior monster. So it probably is. But either way, if it attacks, it gains 1200 attack during the damage step. So that could be really good. It becomes an 1800 beater. It's a low-level warrior because it does have a little bit of utility in the game, but they're basically marketing it as a card that can be used as Secret Pass of the Treasures, which is true. It can be, but it won't replace like a card like Piranha or Gravekeeper Vassal, for example. But anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys later on.